hands are tied, these hands are broken. Alone I try, with words unspoken. Silent cry, a breath is frozen. With blinded eyes, I fear myself. It's burning down, it's burning high. When ashes fall, the legends rise. We burn it out, a mile wide. When ashes fall, the legends rise. Throat is dry, my vision's fading. I'm paralyzed and left here waiting. Taking time, just one step forward, won't lose my mind.
Before we start tonight's matches, we need to bring up the men that brought all this together. Please welcome the Puppeteer.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to this iconic event, a special All-Star Wrestling Australia YouTube presentation. It's Pupsamania, and ladies and gentlemen, you are in for an amazing night. My name is Mitch Christian, I'm the host, and here comes the Puppeteer. Very exciting moment for the Puppeteer. Getting to host and run his own event. He has made all of the matches here tonight without any help from All-Star management. He's just done what he wants. It's worked out for him. A beautiful crowd here. It's the host of Pupsamania, the Puppeteer.
Ringmaster, what do you think you're doing here? Ringmaster's the biggest piece of garbage I ever met in my life. My goodness, look at you. You must be the fairest one of all. There you go. Everyone thinks that I only like puppets. I like more than just puppets.
Puppeteer flirting.
The teapot. I'm very excited. And this right here is my best... Wait. Oh no, sorry, that's not my best friend. Sorry. Hey, young man. There you go. Yeah. I'm the Puppeteer without a puppet, cause of you, Ringmaster, and cause of me, cause I was stupid. If you hypnotize me again, I will call the police officers and have you in handcuffs. The teapot. Who is excited for the tea party match?
Yes, the Tea Party match.
Introducing first.
So, of course, the Tea Party match. The Puppeteer got very upset. He was accused of it just being a standard tables match, but he said All-Star's original. All-Star does not take ideas from other places. Tea Party match, and he has put his own spin on this, as you can see in the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Morgan Rose!
Morgan Rose back in All-Star Wrestling Australia. Former two-time All-Star Wrestling Tag Team Champion, up there as one of the greatest tag wrestlers in All-Star Wrestling history. But tonight he'll have to get it done himself in Canley Vale as he takes part in the first ever Tea Party match.
Where's Morgan Rose?
Puppeteer, he seems a bit concerned, confused about Morgan Rose.
And introduce his opponent for the Tea Party. What are you doing with that? Why you bring the chain? He's always up to mischief, Morgan.
Puppeteer pointing out that you would not bring a chain to a tea party.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And you can't blame him.
introducing Morgan Rose opponent, Christian Ocello.
So the puppeteer, not the best at pronouncing names. That's Christian Ocello, the most recent graduate of the All-Star Wrestling Australia school, and he has been doing very, very well for himself in singles competition. He has already wrestled a number of major stars in Australian wrestling, and if he can get a victory here tonight over Morgan Rose, that will absolutely do a lot for him and his ambitions within All-Star. He certainly looks ready, and his hair is red in tribute to the puppeteer. Looks quite dashing. Christian might want to put that into action. And you look, the crowd certainly enjoy Christian Ocello every time they see him as this rookie star rises through the ranks. Referee explaining the rules to Christian Ocello. Ladies and gentlemen, what a huge night it's going to be for Pupsamania in the main event. The man, the host, the puppeteer, he challenges Jack Dullahan for both All-Star Wrestling Heavyweight and Eastern States titles. Also going to see the King of Aussie Biffo match, Keegan Brettle taking on Phil Picasso. Also a Rivals Tag Team match. And of course, the David versus Goliath match as well. That one I am personally looking forward to most. Both wrestlers sitting down now. Christian does not look pleased by this. Neither does Morgan Rose, and I don't even believe that's T. Referee explaining that as soon as they drink the water, the match will start. Ocello rallying the crowd behind him, and Morgan Rose not enjoying that at all. The referee very keen to enforce these crazy rules by the puppeteer. As the bell rings and both men finish their water, Morgan Rose throws his at Christian Ocello. Christian didn't like that, and there goes the tea party. And the table as well just breaks apart, but not completely. Now, of course, the only way to win this match is to put your opponent through a table. Ocello has Morgan Rose up. Morgan Rose, I think, went to the eyes there and gets a chair. Very nice. Knocking Christian down to his knees. Morgan Rose will be looking to win this match as well. Get a victory over Christian Ocello. Could bring him back to regular All-Star events. Went for the ribs there. Could bring him back to regular All-Star events and the touring schedule. And perhaps into championship contention, which he has not been in for quite some time here at All-Star. Sets up the table in the corner. He swung that chair hard, but Christian caught it. Very lucky. Throws it away. And picks him up. Beautiful move there by Christian. Now bounces off the ropes. Beautiful clothesline. And the crowd are loving Christian Ocello here tonight in Canley Vale. Going for a spear through a table. We've seen that before. No. Morgan Rose. Beautiful knee to the head, but Ocello does not go through the table. Ooh. Well, welcome to Pupsamania, ladies and gentlemen. Morgan Rose just throws a full-fledged table onto Christian Ocello. And now setting it up to hopefully put him through it and win this matchup. Morgan Rose in the face of Ocello there and throws him into the table. This is the craziest way to kick off a wrestling show. Just a random tables match, or a tea party match rather. Morgan Rose looking to put Ocello away in this one. Climbs up to the second and to the top. Took too much time though. Ocello now getting the better of him with beautiful strikes to the face and looks to be going for something of his own, possibly a superplex. Both men have to be careful here. They could lose the match with one false move. Ooh, Morgan Rose jumps over the table. Now both men separated by the table. A little bit of cat and mouse here in the opening match of Pupsamania, and that table again brutalized by Christian Ocello, but Morgan Rose uses that experience advantage to get a jawbreaker and a kick to the face. Nice back elbow to the back of the head of Christian Ocello there, and Morgan Rose remains firmly in control of this one. Morgan Rose setting it up. It breaks on him. That table has taken a lot of damage, mainly from Ocello in the early stages. He's thrown it around 2 or 3 times. Morgan Rose says it's over. What's he looking for here? Ocello not gonna stand for it. Going for a powerbomb, it looks like. This could be it for Morgan Rose. Morgan Rose punching away at the face of Ocello. Morgan Rose falls down. Ocello, groggy, goes for a clothesline. Morgan Rose, spectacular strength there, picks him up, but Ocello repeatedly punches him in the top of the head. Smart move there by Morgan Rose. He knocks that table over. He cannot lose the match if the table is knocked over like that. Beautiful pump handle slam there. And Ocello would have been looking to put him through the table with that one. But Morgan Rose, of course, very intelligently knocked it over. So he remains in this match for now. Here we go. Ocello looking to win the match now. Climbs up. This is very dangerous stuff. Morgan Rose up there with him. Picks him up, yes. Oh, drives him straight through the table. The referee calls for the bell. Ocello picks up the victory in this one.
And your winner, Christian Ocello.
That's Ocello, Pups. Ocello.
Oh my goodness. Christian.
Puppeteers surveying the damage. Morgan Rose broken in half in the midst of that table.
Christian, I may have important word with you. I'm very upset. I'm very, very upset with Christian because you didn't do the teapot.
You shut up!
Ah, of course, the teapot.
You basically was stupid. This is just a job. You wasted time. Oh, baby, this is stupid, huh?
Pierre Laurent's fired up.
This is ridiculous, huh? Look at this table is pathetic.
You're not nice.
Sham is next time.
If you keep interrupt Pubsomania, I'm gonna get Christian beat you up.
Cello's keen for that, keen for another fight. Pierre says he's a paying customer.
You are very, very stupid. You don't understand. This is waste of time for these people.
You're gonna behave yourself, Ringmaster.
How about this? I watch the rest of the night. If you impress me, I let you know. But ignore. Stupid Johnny Bassi.
It's not nice, Christian.
As Pierre Laurent slinks away, Christian Ocello picks up the victory here in the opening match, the Tea Party match.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have the David versus Goliath match. But before we throw to that, let's see what the Puppeteer and Jordan Gilly got up to earlier before this event.
Come. I think this is his office. Is this?
Ah, Gilly, how are you? What are you doing hanging around public toilets? You're meant to be representing All-Star.
Pups, I've come to you.
Why?
I really appreciate that you put me in this Pubsomania match.
Pubsomania.
I've been training really hard.
Good job.
But I'm worried, man.
Why?
Have you seen the size of Blake's?
Yes, it's big, strong, mean, scary. He's a giant. He's a mountain. It'd be a David and Goliath match. I tell you what, you just need a little bit more faith. You need to stop thinking like Gilly. You need to think like David. Be David.
Well, I've got the dance moves.
Gilly. Not that, David. David from David and Goliath. You need to mold and shape it. Be like water. The water goes into the bottle, it becomes the bottle. The water goes into the teapot, it becomes the teapot.
What?
The water goes into David, and suddenly it's David versus Goliath. You need the faith of God. That's what David had, he had divine intervention, and then you can beat Breakstone.
But David had divine intervention.
I've got an input. Hello, Queen Elizabeth. How are you?
The Queen's dead.
Don't say that. She can hear you. Gilly doesn't
Divine
want to be
intervention.
David.
Faith, belief, divine intervention.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the Puppeteer. He's in the ring. He's pumped up for David versus Goliath. And here comes Jordan Gilly, the biblical representation of David, I guess you would say, in this match. Out of the All-Star Wrestling School, he's very excited, just happy to be here. Jordan Gilly. Looking to make a name for himself here tonight against Blake Stone. He's heading into the ring with some flowers. Gotta respect the man. He certainly doesn't look fearful. He looks ready, pumped up, primed and ready. And he's looking a lot different than he normally does as well. Puppeteer trying to get a word with him before this match.
No! Gilly! You're supposed to have red hair! You didn't get the memo! I'm
yes,
very
red
cross
hair.
with you, Gilly! You know what? You deserve to be punished! Bring out Goliath!
So all the wrestlers tonight are meant to be red-haired. Gilly didn't get the memo. He's some kind of puke green. Here's a man that definitely does not adhere to the memo. It's the Machine Blake Stone. Blake Stone, of course, the former two-time All-Star Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, 6'4", 120 kilograms, and he does not look happy to be here tonight. got some kind of baton in his hand as well. Not that he needs it. And slaps the cameraman. That will result in a fine, of course. Pierre Laurent looks pleased. And nobody is enjoying Blake Stone's presence here tonight. Blake Stone, not just a two-time All-Star Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, he has traveled all over Australia. He has won multiple championships, now applying his craft here in All-Star Wrestling Australia. And once you look at this, and you see the size and weight difference between both men, you have to wonder, is the puppeteer a bit funny? Who would ever book a match like this? A 70-kilo wrestler who might be 5'10" at best, taking on a 6'4", 120-kilogram monster. Only the puppeteer could be silly enough to book a match like this, but Jordan Gilly, he was silly enough to take it. He certainly has the crowd on his side, though, and we have seen miracles before in wrestling, so don't count Gilly out right now as they lock up in the middle of the ring. And Gilly's struggling right away. And taken to the top rope. Blake Stone went for a punch and Gilly gives him a right hand. Very nice. Leaps over Blake Stone. Nice forearm and another one. Now repeated punches and chops. Very nice that Gilly has the ability to mix that up in his arsenal. Punches and forearms. What a concept as he rallies the crowd behind him again. And the roof would blow off this building if Jordan Gilly somehow defeated Blake Stone. Blake Stone coming into this match with a 3-0 winning record. Blake Stone catches the young rookie wrestler, pushes him into the corner. Blake Stone has 20 years of experience over Gilly. Gilly with another forearm and punches. No effect on Blake Stone though, who just pushed him down. Nothing. Gilly is not delivering those punches and affecting Blake Stone. Nice kick though. And he's back. But still, not much of an impact on Blake Stone. Too big, too strong. Goes for clothesline. Tries to roll him up. Rolls him up. Cover one. And now Blake Stone has got his prey. Whips Gilly off the ropes. And Gilly with a sunset flip. No. Gilly just kind of gave up there. He can never give up as a wrestler. But Blake Stone now has him by the hair, picks him up. And could it be the fireman's carry? It looks like it. No, Gilly lands on his feet. Blake Stone again catches him. Enziguri kick. And another one for good measure. Well, that looked to stun Blake Stone at least a little bit. And now, powerbomb position. Gilly went for a Rana. Blake Stone not having it. Oh! And that could have concussed Gilly. Blake Stone picks him back up. And I thought he was going to go for another one, but instead he throws Gilly into the corner. Gilly could be concussed. That was a brutal powerbomb here in the early stages of this one. Again, you have to question what the puppeteer was thinking. 6'4", 120 kilograms, taking on a wrestler that weighed in at 70 kilos. That is that's a 50 kilo weight disadvantage. It's not believable that Jordan Gilly could possibly win this match, but he is doing his best. And Blake Stone, famous for those chops as he makes mincemeat out of Jordan Gilly's chest. You can hear him screaming. It's very confronting. Here in the early stages of this one, nice back body drop. Gilly is in a world of pain. The referee might be thinking of stopping this one. Such a disadvantage for Gilly. Blake Stone kind of toying with him now. Picks him up. Oh, it's the famous back front chop combo that Blake Stone has been known for years. And Gilly is in a world of pain. The referee really must be thinking about stopping this. You gotta feel bad for Gilly here. Blake Stone again picks him up. Grabs him by the throat. Brutal clothesline to the back of Gilly's head. We've seen that before. And the referee checking on Gilly. Gilly must have responded that he wants to continue. He is in no position to fight back against Blake Stone now. Blake Stone has him by the head. Locks in that submission holder. His front face lock. And Gilly must be fading. Yeah, you've just seen him fade. And the referee calls for the bell. The referee says that Gilly is out. Well, Gilly gave it his best, but could not pick up the victory. Too much of a size advantage, experience, strength, everything else is in Blake Stone's favor. Very dominant victory for the former All-Star Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, and the Puppeteer is out now. Blake Stone told the Puppeteer to stay on the stage. Puppeteer was not having it. He's scared of Blake Stone. Who can stop Blake Stone? And now he's got that baton. Surely he's not going to use that on Gilly. Blake Stone's got to be careful here. If he does anything to Gilly after that bell, he will be fined and risk suspension as well. Certainly looks like he has something sinister planned though. Surely not. The referee should be involved as well, but so fearful of Blake Stone. The entire roster is. This isn't necessary. This is a match that Gilly never even wanted. And now Blake Stone has something planned. Oh! And you can hear Gilly's screams of pain. The referee finally gets involved. And why is Blake Stone doing this? He's already proved that he can dominate Gilly inside the confines of an actual wrestling match. There was no need to pick him up and hit him with a fireman's carry onto the ring apron to put an exclamation point on it.
Let's do lunch sometime.
Gilly's barely conscious. Well, Blake Stone's certainly proud of himself. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, we have the King of Aussie Biffo match. Keegan Brettle takes on the Birdman, Phil Picasso. Somebody called Gilly's parents.
Sorry,
He's
Gilly.
dead.
Sorry. Who is excited for the next match? I've been waiting so long for this one. Introducing first, the first opponent.
So the King of Aussie Biffo match. The reason the puppeteer cannot wait is because it's his favorite past wrestler versus his favorite current wrestler. And here comes the legendary Birdman Phil Picasso, former 5-time Australian champion. He's held championships all around the country and now back here in All-Star Wrestling Australia to see how he stacks up against one of the very best wrestlers in the country, Big Keegsy B, Keegan Brettle. Birdman saying hello to some fans. And just soaking it all in. Loves being here at All-Star Wrestling Australia, the Birdman does. And you can tell by the big smile on his face. And a beautiful reaction here for the legend. Clearly, many people in attendance believe in the Birdman, have many great memories of the Birdman, not just the puppeteer.
The Birdman!
Very nice
Introducing
reaction.
his opponent!
Birdman arguing with his chicken mask. And here comes Keegan Brettle, the former 2-time All-Star Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. This is his first match since that iconic reign ended. Defended the championship in Japan in the main event. Went over to New Zealand and defended it. Defended it all over New South Wales and Victoria. And took on the very best that not just Australia had to offer, but the world. And now wants to test himself against the legendary Birdman Phil Picasso. And these men have history, as you can see, getting in one another's face. History going back to promotions that were around before All-Star Wrestling Australia. They both want to beat the living crap out of one another. And tonight they get the opportunity to do just that, as Birdman and Keegan are ready for this one. I wonder if the puppeteer knew about the previous problems between these men. Birdman getting a nice reaction here in Canley Vale. Now Birdman, of course, here to test himself. It has been a long time since he's been in the ring with someone of the caliber of Big Keegsy B. Keegan is in his prime. As I mentioned, off that championship run, which is one of the best in Australian wrestling history. Now arguing, the bell hasn't even rang.
Ladies and gentlemen, Birdman and Keegan Brettle!
The Nice reaction for Keegan there as well. This is a match that you're only going to see here in All-Star Wrestling Australia. Jasmine Brettle and Jordan Brettle at ringside there, checking out this match up close and personal, a match that Keegan has wanted for quite a while, and the Birdman as well. Now this match is going to be an odd one, ladies and gentlemen. Keegan, one of the best all-rounded wrestlers in Australia, potentially the Southern Hemisphere. And Birdman, he is a very good brawler, very unorthodox. You don't know what to expect from him. He's very hard to prepare for. That'll make for a great match here tonight. Birdman doing well with the chain wrestling to start with. Gets the better of Keegan. And a nice chop. And Keegan's surprised by what the Birdman has pulled out. Now Keegan in control. Birdman with a top wrist lock. Keegan very quickly out of that. Nice kip up. Oh, brutal chop. Birdman says he's here for Aussie Biffo. And Keegan is keen as well. Now Birdman staying in the ring with his back turned. Keegan going to the back. Referee refusing to count Keegan out. I'm not sure what that's about. Keegan looks to have a couple of beers. Throws one to the Birdman. Well, this is more like it, ladies and gentlemen. Birdman said he wanted to have his style of match, and Keegan says, no worries, let's have a drink and fight. Birdman with a right hand and a left, and another right, and a left, and a right, and a left. Very nice work there by the Birdman, getting control of Keegan early. Bounces off the ropes. Keegan with a nice kick to the face. Oh, and a massive clothesline out to the floor. And the crowd rallying behind Keegan as Birdman is on the floor seeing stars, no doubt. Keegan now helping Birdman to his feet to inflict more punishment. Ooh, Birdman head first into that wooden table. And he threw something at him. I think it might have been a coaster, but Keegan now back in control. Big chop. Birdman gives him one back. Keegan with a chop. Double chop by Birdman. Double chop by Keegan. These two are brutalizing one another in the name of Aussie Biffo. And throws him into the table again. And again. Birdman has gone through this before, I'm sure. Not his first time in Aussie Biffo. Now they're going into the crowd. Nice elbow drop. Some of the fans getting extra close in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, if the wrestlers come your way, please stay out of the way.
And Birdman was going to get dragged over the table, but doesn't allow it. He's going to go and face Keegan, but Keegan with the chair. Hope the puppeteer paid his bond, because if these two break something here, which looks very likely, the puppeteer could be up for the charge as a nice double back chop to Keegan. And now the Birdman has got Keegan's head in a bin. And there we go. The Birdman has put Keegan in the bin. Brutal back chop. Very impressive that Birdman is taking it to Keegan Brettle. Keegan has a drink, spits it at the Birdman. Ooh, and another brutal chop. But they're exchanging chops. Not much of an effect on either man. The adrenaline is so high in this one. One of the fans saying, hit him harder. Keegan has a chair. There's a section of Birdman fans here. And they're trying to throw each other into the chairs. Nice knees there by Keegan. And now it looks like another bin. And now Keegan is putting the Birdman in the bin. And that looks like a one-legged Boston Crab. A little bit of technical wrestling and brawling here in the King of Aussie Biffo match. And the crowd cheering for Keegan here as he really is taking it to the Birdman Phil Picasso in this one. Nice headbutt there by the Birdman. Knocks Keegan down into his seat. Now Birdman looks like he's going to the bar. And Keegan trying to shake that headbutt off. Birdman calling for help from the fans as Keegan takes control and throws him headfirst into the bar. And now Jordan Brettle chopping away at the Birdman. Not sure how effective that is, but that chop certainly is. Or no, it's not. Birdman looks like he didn't even feel it. And again, a brutal chop exchange here in the middle of the Canley Vale Serbian Youth Hall. Birdman looks like he got the better of the brawl as he heads back to the ring. It's very impressive by the Birdman to take it to a wrestler in their prime. Keegan, of course, going all over Japan, South Korea, Australia, and that notable championship run as well. Birdman doing very well here. Keegan now going for a sock. Birdman with the mask on. And it looks like a mandible claw. And now a lot more effective. Birdman did not enjoy that. And Keegan didn't enjoy the mask. Pierre Laurent not looking too pleased at this, but I don't know what he's upset about. This is a great match between a current star and a legend of wrestling cover. 1, 2, and Birdman gets his hand on the ropes. And now Keegan picks up Birdman. And Keegan, I think, teasing an airplane spin. Yeah, there it is, the airplane spin. This is effective on not only your opponent, but it also hurts you. You'll see as Keegan puts the Birdman down, they're both obviously going to be very wobbly. And Birdman very dizzy, Keegan taking his time as well. Looked like Keegan was going for an elbow drop. Birdman rolled out of the way. Nice elbow drop. Cover. 1, 2. Only one. Cover again. 2 count there, but Birdman not going down to just an elbow drop. Keegan calling for something else now? Could it be the Keegsy hangover? I think that's what he was signaling for. He gets the Birdman up. He picks him up. It's not the hangover. Birdman goes for the eyes. Very smart. Veteran move there. Keegan's got 10 years in the business, but Birdman has many more, and he has learned so much in his career. Keegan thrown headfirst into the turnbuckle. There's another one. Will Birdman go for all 4? There's the 3rd. And will we get the 4th? No, Birdman not interested in the 4th. Big chop. Beautiful suplex there by the Birdman. Birdman bounces off the ropes, goes for that splash. That's his finishing move. Keegan lands a splash of his own. Could this be it? Cover. 1, 2. Birdman again kicks out. For a 59-year-old man, he is very resilient, the Birdman. He is doing his very best to hang in there with Keegan Bradle. A very impressive performance. Brutal chop. And Birdman is struggling. And another chop. And another one for good measure. But they don't seem to be impacting the Birdman. You don't want to get into a chop battle with the Birdman. Brutal chop. Here comes another one. Oh. Brutal chops. Birdman with the headbutt. It's been effective before. Birdman praying that the punishment stops, and Keegan doesn't know how to take it. Brutal chop. And another one. And another one. Throws Keegan into the corner. Birdman coming back in this one. I don't believe it. Another chop. Now shoulders to the corner. Another chop. Headbutt. Very nice. Birdman going for another chop. Keegan looks in pain. Double chop. Birdman's going to charge into the corner. We've seen this before. Drives his body into Keegan's front. Oh, brutal super kick right to the head of Birdman. Keegan now climbs to the second, to the top. Big Keegsy splash. He beat Austin Aries with that cover. 1, 2, 3. And the Birdman goes down. Well, despite Keegan Bradle picking up the victory, you need to respect the Birdman. He came, he took on an opponent much younger than him. He dominated certain parts of the match, but then he went down to one of Australia's best wrestlers. Here comes the puppeteer.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Keegan Bradle. Wow.
Well, Keegan says he's going to get the championship back. He'll have his opportunity July 19th at Reach for the Sky at the iconic Padstow RSL Club. But for right now, he soaks in the victory over an Australian wrestling legend. Well, the puppeteer seems to have enjoyed himself. He called both of them crazy.
But this man, I will try and take his belt. He kicked my ass, but you know what? He helped me break the curse of the ringmaster.
What is the puppeteer talking about? Keegan checking on his opponent. Good sportsmanship there.
Gentlemen, the two Aussie Biffle legends.
I think it's safe to say that
King
they're
of
both
Middle
legends of
and
Aussie
the
Biffo. Third man
Birdman.
Phil Picasso, Big Gigsy B, Keegan Brattle. What a match these two men had here at the Canley Vale Serbian Youth Hall for Pupsamania. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up we have the Rivals Tag Team match. Let's see how the puppeteer made this match reality.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Alex Box and I'm standing by with the owner of All Star Wrestling Australia, Mitch Christen. Mitch, we're here outside the puppeteer's office and apparently there's some issues going on with Pupsamania, so what can you tell me?
So Box, late last week, this is an exclusive for you. Late last week, I'm checking my work emails before the end of work, and I receive an invoice from Africa. I thought it was a scam email, but it's a legitimate invoice, $37,000 US for Pupsamania. The puppeteer wants an elephant at Pupsamania.
$37,000 for an elephant from Africa?
Seems overpriced to me, but I'm here to confront the puppeteer.
Alex Box, my goodness, it's good to see you again. My gosh, you are handsome. I told you to look sharp when you come to interview the puppeteer. I'm in charge of my favourite promoter, Mitch Christmas. Oh, I missed you. You need to look sharp when you interview the puppeteer. I'm in charge of Pupsamania, and it's going to be amazing, Box.
I'm interviewing, okay.
Pups.
Yes.
I received an invoice for your $37,000 elephant from Africa.
Elephant, yes. I need an elephant because we've got to do circus themed.
No, we can't do an elephant.
Why?
Number one, it won't fit. Number two, it's not in our budget. And number three, I'm not sure that it's legal.
You always try to stop my creative flow, Mitch.
No.
I need an elephant for the Eastern States Championship to pin Jack Delahan for the 1-2-3. I've never met a man that can pin Jack Delahan for the 1-2-3.
Illegal.
Pups, Africa isn't an eastern state.
Valid point as well.
You need to stop. He sabotaged my creative flow. I need to soften Jack Delahan up, and then it will be easy for me to take his heavyweight belt at Carnival Chaos for the main event.
No, we can't do that.
How's about we do a deal? We're going to have 100 pro wrestlers in the ring against one gorilla.
No, it's also illegal.
I'm not wrestling a gorilla.
It's illegal. We can't do that. No. Man Mitch Christmas. Look at me. I am All-Star. I'm the best man. No. I'm Mitch Christmas. How's about this? What about we get what I mentioned to you before? Wrestlers that hate each other. Put them in the team.
I said that was a bad idea
It's a
already.
good idea. We get Wes Williams with Dancing Dave. We get Jimmy Zero with Aries team. And then we get Johnny Cruz with you, Bugs.
No.
In the tag team.
I'm not teaming.
Yes, you are. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've got him.
I hate
Important
Johnny Cruz.
phone call.
No.
Hello,
It's a bad idea.
Africa.
I'm not.
Have you got my
I don't think that's a legitimate call.
No, surely you can do something about this.
I'm not in control of Pupsamania. It's his show.
I'm Alex Box, signing off.
Next match has a very special prize because the winner is going to win a framed autograph picture of Jimmy Zero.
Wait a second, Jimmy's in the match.
Do you know how many 16-year-old girls would like to have this on their wall? That was good. Do you know how many 40-year-old men would like to have this on their walls? Introducing the first tag competitors!
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy Zero is in this match, so he's wrestling for a framed signed photo of himself. Doesn't make much sense to me. Neither does this match. Rivals must team together. I guess the first person we're going to see is Wes Williams. Referee looks as befuddled as all of us. So here comes Wes Williams, former All-Star. Oh, and there's Dancing Dave. So they're coming out together, but they clearly do not like one another. Of course, Wes Williams took a screwdriver to the eye of Dancing Dave, still looking to recover. You can see the hatred in Wes Williams' eyes, yelling at a fan.
Away from me.
Dancing Dave, he seems to have accepted his fate. He's going to have to team with Wes Williams, so might as well put a smile on and make it work. But how does a team coexist in this situation and actually win? It's not like we're going to see double team maneuvers or actual teamwork. These wrestlers all hate one another.
Come on!
Nice reaction for Dancing Dave. All-Star fans certainly love him. Dancing Dave holding the ropes open for Wes. Wes not having it though. I wouldn't be surprised if these two started fighting right away before this match even begins. Wes Williams, one of the most hated men in all.
Wes Williams and Dancing Dave! And introducing their opponents!
Dancing Dave and Wes Williams in opposite corners, like they're about to fight, but they're actually tag team partners. And now that's the music of Tony Cruz, of course. As you just saw in the video package, he'll be teaming up with a reluctant Alex Box. But we'll see. Maybe Tony Cruz and Alex Box have swayed each other and are able to coexist for the sake of winning this match. Here's Tony. And will we see Alex Box follow him out? Yes, we will. And Box is mocking Tony Cruz. Look, Alex Box has a scarf as well, just like Tony. Alex Box just making fun of Tony Cruz now. And Cruz won't like that. Tony Cruz doesn't even know the show's name. Tony, it's Pupsamania. What an event. Alex Box having the best time here at Pupsamania. And Tony is hating life right now. I guess if Tony's ever unavailable to make a show, Alex Box can just sub in. He makes a great Tony Cruz. Now in this match, we got some of the big heavy hitters of All-Star Wrestling Australia. Wes Williams, former All-Star Wrestling Heavyweight and Eastern States Champion. Tony Cruz, the former two-time Eastern States Champion. Now, Alex Box and Dancing Dave, they have great tag team.
Look at this teammanship. Tony Cruz and Alex Box!
Alex Box and Dancing Dave have great tag team experience. Alex Box having teamed with the former five-time world champion Austin Aries. Dancing Dave, he's teamed up with the likes of Zion Quinn before.
Introducing their opponents, I believe it's genius tag team in the making. I'm gonna let their music play first.
So the two men that hate one another most in this match, probably, the two brothers, separated at a young age. They absolutely despise one another. And Puppeteer has somehow got them to wrestle together. There's Aries in new gear looking great. And there is an angry looking Jimmy Zero behind him. In this tag team, a lot of experience there. Of course, Jimmy Zero has wrestled Austin Aries before, and a number of the biggest stars of Australian wrestling. Also been to South Korea. Meanwhile, Aries, former tag team partner of the legendary Ultimo Dragon, he has been wrestling the best wrestlers in Australia for years. And of course, he has had a trip to Japan, which was very successful for him. Well, if you look at this match, the least animosity would have to be between Alex Box and Tony Cruz. They hate each other, but they hate each other less than the other four men. The brotherly instincts between Aries and Jimmy could work in their favor, but Dancing Dave and Wes Williams, they're the best singles wrestlers in this matchup.
Your third tag team, who are going to be a team, Jimmy Zero and Aries!
I wonder if the Puppeteer knows that it doesn't really make a lot of sense for Jimmy Zero to fight for a photo of Jimmy Zero.
I want everyone on their best behavior. And you have a nasty attitude, Jimmy Zero.
Well, you could say that
fix
again.
that attitude, you will win the prize. And Tony, you know what? I still very cross when you took my Eastern States belt. So what I'm hoping for is that you get decimated, annihilated, beaten up. That's what I want to happen to you. And you. Because you're tagging with him.
Alex Box protesting with the Puppeteer. Puppeteer says he hopes Alex Box gets decimated because he teamed with Tony, but that wasn't Alex Box's choice. I also don't understand why Jimmy Zero is fighting for a photo of himself. Ooh, Aries and Jimmy are not enjoying this. They're talking smack to one another. Wes looks very bored on the outside. Box and Tony, they look to be the closest in this match.
You ready, little boy? You ready? You better be ready.
And there's the opening bell, and as soon as that bell sounds, Jimmy pushes Aries to the floor. Alex Box and Tony might be on the same page here. That's what the Puppeteer wanted. He's trying to mend fences. Maybe Alex and Tony, maybe they won't be the best of friends, but maybe they can coexist in this match. Aries not happy with Jimmy. Now Dancing Dave just tagged in Wes Williams. Now Wes Williams pushes Dancing Dave. Now Aries just got tagged in. Well, Tony and Alex Box, they seem to have it sorted out. Tony will start the match. The other four, they cannot figure it out. And Wes just punched his own tag team partner, and now Jimmy, he takes the opportunity to kick Aries in the face, and now 4 of the 6 competitors in this match are punching each other and throwing each other into the canvas.
You be sensible.
Puppeteer trying to break things up.
If you're not behave, oh my goodness. You're
Jimmy
meant to
getting
be
some from
working
Aries.
as a
We got
team.
Dancing Dave and Wes fighting.
If you're not
Puppeteer trying to
behave,
maintain order.
if you're not behave, you're all fired. If you're not
Puppeteer
behave,
doesn't have the power
you're
to
all
fire
fired.
people. Alex Box dives.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh.
Well, there we go. Alex Box sorted it out.
That's crazy.
Dancing Dave
Don't
back in the
start
ring.
something like that again, I get very cross.
So now will the match
Absolute
finally start?
madman.
Dancing Dave's in the ring, but nobody else is. Takes the time to dance. Bounces off the ropes.
Very sensible.
And trying to lure Tony back into the ring, I guess. Tony goes into the ring. Dancing Dave rolls out. Well, this is an interesting tactic here by Dancing Dave. Tony rolls out. Dancing Dave back in. Well, look at that by Dancing Dave. He throws in a different dance move. And Tony rolls in, he rolls out. I don't understand this tactic. And where are Aries and Jimmy Zero? They must still be down on the floor. There's Aries. Beautiful arm drag there by Dancing Dave. And another one for good measure. This match now kicking off. Nice drop kick. Dancing Dave mocking Tony Cruz here. I like that. I guess Aries not the legal man. Jimmy Zero must still be down on the floor. Wrist lock applied by Tony on Dancing Dave. And throws him. Of course, no rules apply in a triple threat match, so the referee just has to allow this hair pulling, but Dancing Dave doesn't seem too fazed by it, as now he has control of Tony and gives him a taste of his own medicine. Aries and Jimmy Zero still fighting on the outside. Now Jimmy in the ring and kicks Dancing Dave in the back of the head. Nice kick there by Jimmy. And another one for good measure. Very nice. And it looks like Tony and Jimmy, they're going to work together in the early stages of this match. Cover. Well, I take it all back. Now Tony's going to get himself a taste of Dancing Dave. Stomps on his head. Cover. But Jimmy there to break it up almost immediately. Now Jimmy with a cover, 2 count, Tony not allowing it. Now they're arguing, Tony's saying he needs to be respected, and Jimmy's saying, I gotta win the match. Dancing Dave now fighting. He's getting the better of both men. Very nice work there by Dancing Dave. Tony going for Fisherman Buster, very nice. Cover, 1 count only. A nice suplex there by Jimmy. Cover of his own, 1, 2, only 2. I'm not sure why Jimmy and Tony are, I'm not sure why they're reluctant to fight one another, but it looks like Jimmy just poked Tony in the eye. Very nice by Jimmy there. Wes Williams asking what they're doing, and now Wes has been tagged in. Referee saying that Wes needs to come back into the ring. And Jimmy just slaps his tag partner, his brother. So now it's Aries, Wes, and Tony. This certainly changes things up here in this three-way tag team match. And Tony tags in Alex Box, so it's a completely new set of wrestlers. Wes takes advantage. Alex Box forearmed him in the face, and now they're teaming up on Wes Williams. Box and Aries getting the better of the former All-Star Wrestling Heavyweight and Eastern States champion. Nice headbutt. What's Box going to give him? A headbutt of his own. Oh, Aries kicked in the lower back by Jimmy. So it seems that Jimmy is prioritizing getting the better of Aries as opposed to winning the match. Well, Aries getting the better of Wes Williams now. Hits him with a sling blade and another one. Ducks the clothesline, bounces off the ropes, nice jumping uppercut. Now Aries firmly in control of this one, but he doesn't only need to look out for everyone else in this match, but he needs to look out for his brother as well. Going up top for a moonsault. Jimmy tags him. That could have resulted in a win there, but the hatred between these two men means so much more. Now fighting each other. And Tony, I think it's Tony, Tony's encouraging them to fight, saying, remember what he did to you. And that has no doubt caused problems for both men. Very nice strike there by Aries. These two need to coexist though for the match. Nice kick to Jimmy, looked like he knocked a tooth out. Jimmy kicks him back, and now they're going towards the stage as Jimmy throws Aries into the stage. And now onto the stage. What has he got planned here? And they're fighting. Big chop. And they've gone behind the curtain. They're fighting in the backstage area now. Now it's Alex Box and Wes Williams in this match. Box with a nice double drop kick. Wes Williams knocks Dancing Dave down. Referee signals a tag. Wes getting the better of Alex Box now. And Wes Williams accidentally hits Dancing Dave. There goes that partnership, or whatever there was of it. Referee saying Wes needs to get out of the ring. Wes tags himself back in. Box with a running uppercut. And another one for good measure. Box now in control of this one. He's getting the better of the former All-Star champion. Very good for Box. Cover, but the referee Tony arguing with the referee that Wes is legal. I thought he was as well, but I guess Dancing Dave is legal. Box should be focused on Dancing Dave, but they're friends. Wes hits him with a Wes cutter. And Tony Cruz rallying the crowd. Well, this is confusing. Tony Cruz has never rallied a crowd in his life. Dancing Dave and Wes Williams down and out. I'm seeing a little bit of movement from Alex Box. Box is going to tag to Cruz. Well, maybe not. Come on, Tony. Tony Cruz mocking Alex Box now. Tony Cruz has not helped Alex Box one little bit. Very nice there by Dancing Dave. He is the legal man. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Well, Dancing Dave picks up the win, but he had to annihilate his close friend Alex Box to do so. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at times it was confusing. At times there was a lot of hate. I don't know why Tony Cruz would just disregard Alex Box and hop down from the ring
Had to learn
apron.
the hard way. And Alex Box is a hard head. He had to learn the hard way.
Well, Tony says Alex Box had to learn the hard way, whatever that means. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, it's main event time. You see Alex Box down there. The puppeteer said, bring out all the boxes. And Alex Box was brought out. He has a red button on his stomach. You see a massive gold present in the middle of your screen. And then 4 boxes at the top of those poles. It's Carnival Chaos 2. It's the main event of Pupsamania here live in Canleyvale. Puppeteer thanking the audience for Pupsamania. They've made it a success. The fans have made it a success. But now he needs to face off against the biggest dog in all of All Star. Alex Box pleading. He doesn't want to be involved in this. He just lost. The puppeteer feeling it. He feels like tonight could be his night to become the All-Star Wrestling Eastern States and Heavyweight Champion. Well, there he is, ladies and gentlemen, the most dominant champion in All-Star Wrestling Australia history. The only man to hold 2 championships at once. He holds the Eastern States title, which he won in January, and around his waist is the All-Star Wrestling Heavyweight title that he beat Keegan Brettle for at A Night to Remember 6. Both championships are on the line here tonight in the main event, and the puppeteer could go home with both championships firmly around his waist. This is his specialty match. This is what the puppeteer thrives on, and Jack Dullahan is at a severe disadvantage. Dullahan checking out that big gold box, egg-shaped box, I guess you could say. I'm sure Dullahan was also confused as to why Alex Box was brought out, but the puppeteer did say, bring out all of the boxes. There's also a present in the middle of the ring. It seems fitting that the main event of Pupsamania is the match type that the puppeteer created in his own crazed and warped mind. And the crowd solidly behind the puppeteer in this one. Of course they are. This is Pupsamania.
Tonight will be a special night. History in the making. And I will be the heavyweight all-star champion and Eastern States champion.
There you go. You heard it from Pups himself. He says he's going to be the double champion. What a moment that would be if we could end Pupsamania with the puppeteer leaving as double champion. I don't think Jack Dullahan is taking too kindly to this. And Jack Dullahan booed here at Pupsamania. That shows the popularity of the puppeteer. Jack Dullahan usually loved everywhere he goes. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's what it's for. The Eastern States and Heavyweight titles. And what a main event this is. Carnival Chaos 2. What is planned? What's going to happen? I guess we're about to find out. The Puppeteer looking to start this off with Jack Dullahan. And Jack Dullahan does not look happy. Oh, he's upset at Pierre Laurent, it seems. Pierre Laurent doesn't have many friends. He's tried to disrupt Pupsamania, and Jack Dullahan not taking too kindly to it. Puppeteer offers his hand, and Jack Dullahan shakes it. Very nice. Good sportsmanship, but Puppeteer takes advantage with a massive elbow to the face. And Silly String. Puppeteer trying to play some mind games early on as he sprays Dullahan with Silly String and then rolls out of the ring and leaves. Jack Dullahan is a very serious competitor, so he's not going to enjoy those kind of tactics from the Puppeteer. Dullahan was encouraging the referee to maybe try and count out the Puppeteer. Puppeteer throws cards at Dullahan. But of course, in Carnival Chaos, no rules. Like many of the matches here tonight, there's no rules. Wrestlers can do whatever they want, so the Puppeteer well within his right to play cat and mouse if he wants to. I don't know if this is the best tactic. Jack Dullahan at 6'4", 110 kilos, most dominant wrestler of all time. I don't think he is someone that I'd want to upset, but the Puppeteer showing off his athleticism and having some fun. And he's getting the better of Dullahan in these very, very early stages. And there was a party popper right to the face of Dullahan. It's just making him angrier. But Pups follows it up with a big boot to the face. And it looks like he's going for that first present. I wonder what's... Oh, it's a glow stick. 2 glow sticks. Pups throws them into the crowd. Another glow stick. And the Puppeteer tried to see if there was anything else in that box. There was more glow sticks, and he falls down in the middle of the ring. Throws a glow stick at him, but that's not going to do much to Jack Dullahan, the rampaging double champion. Nice forearm, follows it up with another one. Dullahan getting in Puppeteer's face. He's not enjoying these tactics early. Nice punch to the face. Picks him up. Spine buster. Brutal. Right onto that present. Dullahan not going for the pin. He knows it's going to take a lot more to put the Puppeteer down, despite being a bit odd. Despite being a bit of a weirdo, the Puppeteer is certainly resilient and can handle himself in that wrestling ring. Dullahan with that photo of Jimmy Zero. I guess Dancing Dave and Wes Williams didn't want it. Puppeteer trying to explain the concept to Dullahan. I think Dullahan does not understand why anyone would want a framed, signed photo of Jimmy Zero. Oh! Well, goodbye to the framed photo of Jimmy Zero. We hardly knew ye, but that has now been smashed over the head of the Puppeteer in tonight's main event. There's Alex Box on the outside with a big red. It's a big red button on Alex Box. I have no idea what that's going to do. Jack Dullahan going for another gift. It's his sword. Well, there we go. That will be of benefit to Jack Dullahan. Doesn't look like Dullahan's normal sword. It looks like a different sword. Dullahan, of course, always comes to the ring with a sword, so this could be beneficial to him. Why would swords ever be used in a wrestling match? It doesn't make sense. And I think Jack Dullahan's sword is blunt. Puppeteer has the actual Jack Dullahan sword. And yeah, Jack Dullahan just using it as a weapon now. It's blunt, but he can use it as an object to beat his opponent with. And the Puppeteer just got poked with it, and Dullahan's like, what are you doing? It doesn't make sense. Well, swords in wrestling are a ridiculous concept, as now Dullahan goes back to kicking Puppeteer in the face. And a knee for good measure. And there goes a balloon. Jack Dullahan is not happy. And Dullahan, not sure if he was looking under the ring. And it's two chairs with Pups written on them. Well, Pups has the actual full chair, and he smacks Jack Dullahan in the head with it twice. Dullahan only had a broken chair to defend himself with. Ooh, and another third chair shot to Dullahan. This is a lot more effective than blunt swords, as now the Puppeteer, after a fourth chair shot, has Dullahan down on the mat. Now what's in this third box? Well, the Puppeteer juggling, showing off his skills. Those are bowling pins. Has he got a ball? What is the Puppeteer setting up for here? Is this more shenanigans to get in the head of Jack Dullahan, or is he actually going to inflict some punishment on him? Someone tell the Puppeteer that it's not time for bowling. Well, now he's got a ball. That little bowling ball is not going to cause any punishment or pain to Jack Dullahan. Jack Dullahan seems confused. This is what we talked about earlier, though. The Puppeteer, eccentric. He'll try anything. This is not playing in his favor, as Dullahan now picks him up and slams him into a bunch of bowling pins. We can add that to the list of Pupsamania. Never seen bowling pins included in a wrestling match. Puppeteer just got punched right in the face. That's what Jack Dullahan needs to do in this match. He needs to be effective with effective blows. He doesn't need to get brought into this situation like the Puppeteer just did with bowling pins. Crowd rallying behind the Puppeteer in this one, though. There's some fans with puppets at ringside. Dullahan going into that fourth present. And are they wings? He's got wings in his hand. I don't think that's going to help anyone in this match. I wonder what the Puppeteer has planned with those. They're not going to fit Jack Dullahan. They're too big for him. Puppeteer has some bowling pins, throws them at Dullahan's face and nails him with a double axe handle to the face. Oh, and hits him with the remaining part of the chair. And another one for good measure. That's now 6 chair shots that the Puppeteer has given Jack Dullahan in this one. Dullahan is really feeling the effects of those chair shots. A steel chair going over the back of him. And what is this? I know this song. It's My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. But why is it playing during this match? Puppeteer says, get to the good part. What is the good part? This is the wackiest thing that I have ever seen in wrestling history, and I hate it. I hate what the Puppeteer has brought to Carnival Chaos. What is this? Well, if you love Celine Dion, she's had a cameo at Pupsamania. There's been a lot that's happened. This is without question the craziest. Puppeteer jumps off the rope, spear! Jack Dullahan just hit his finishing move on the Puppeteer. If he can recover, if he can get the better of the Puppeteer right now, he could possibly win the match. But Dullahan needs some time to recover, it seems. What is Celine Dion doing in All-Star Wrestling Australia? And now Alex Box and that red button. Curiosity has seemingly got the better of Jack Dullahan here. Box arguing either for his life or, yeah, clearly Dullahan has had enough. Dullahan rolls into the ring. He's got the button. Now, what has the Puppeteer got planned here? The red button was obviously meant to be for the Puppeteer to push, not Jack Dullahan. I wouldn't push it personally. Who knows what's going to happen? He pushes the button and is it a dud? Oh, it's a dud. Whatever it was, it's Birdman. The Birdman, Phil Picasso, he was in this golden box, sort of shaped like an egg. I guess we should have put 2 and 2 together. Now the Birdman somehow involved in this match. I don't know what's worse, Birdman in a golden egg or Celine Dion playing throughout this venue. Puppeteer is doing the chicken dance. Alex Box, he's doing the chicken dance. I guess the song is a little infectious. Now here comes the Birdman. Well, he's going to do the chicken dance as well. Jack Dullahan is not pleased. He does not want this interruption during his All-Star Wrestling Eastern States and Heavyweight Championship match. Dullahan is asking Alex Box, what is this? Well, ladies and gentlemen, how can this match get any crazier? Birdman now trying to encourage Jack Dullahan to dance. Jack Dullahan's not going to do, and it's a chop. Birdman taking exception to Dullahan not wanting to. Now they're chopping each other. Well, it's hard to describe what's on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. We have the puppeteer with angel wings on and a Birdman mask doing the chicken dance, while Jack Dullahan and the Birdman chop one another. Mind you, this is in the middle of an All-Star Wrestling Eastern States and Heavyweight Championship match. No idea what the Birdman said just then. Jack Dullahan just waiting for his turn to get his hands on the puppeteer again. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen in All-Star Wrestling Australia. 150 shows, and this is what is happening on the 150th. Jack Dullahan looks enraged, and he's now making a move. Puppeteer still encouraging Dullahan to do the chicken dance. The song has stopped, pups. Dullahan is now in front of you, and he's not happy. He kicks him. Dullahan picks him up, drops him down, and picks him up again. More height, power bomb. And Dullahan is filthy. Puppeteer now being picked up to the shoulders. And a big face buster slam there. Cover by Dullahan. 1, 2, 3. And Jack Dullahan retains the heavyweight and Eastern States titles. Well, the crowd in attendance isn't liking Jack Dullahan's opposition to fun, but he takes being the All-Star double champion very seriously. And his seriousness is why he's been so successful, undefeated for over 3.5 years. The puppeteer has lost, but there were times where he was dominating the match and potentially could have beat Jack Dullahan. And now, behind Jack Dullahan, we got Keegan Brettle, the man that Dullahan beat for the championship back in June at A Night to Remember 6. He's got that plastic sword. Keegan Brettle mocking Dullahan.
Real wrestlers and real wrestling matches. It's going to take more than a bloody joke, big mate.
Dullahan says the puppeteer's a joke. This match was a bit of a joke, but Dullahan shows his resiliency and his ability to overcome as he retains both championships in Carnival Chaos 2, and now Keegan is in the face of Jack Dullahan. And they're pointing to the roof, referencing July 19th, Reach for the Sky, Fatal 4-Way Ladder Match, Aries, Jack Dullahan, Jimmy Zero, and Keegan Brettle collide for the All-Star Wrestling Heavyweight title in a ladder match. Now here comes Aries. Aries saying he wants both belts. And now here's the fourth competitor in that July 19th match. It's Jimmy Zero.
That's how it was mine, mates. Yeah, next month.
And now here comes Tony Cruz, Wes Williams, Morgan Rose.
We're doing this.
And now Pierre Laurent with the microphone. He says, boys, get them. Since when do they listen to Pierre Laurent? Now there's a fight in the middle of the ring. Morgan Rose getting the better of Pups, the host of Pupsamania. Keegan getting the better of Wes Williams. No love lost between them. Dallahan throws Cruz out. They've got beef as well. And of course, Aries and Jimmy Zero still going at it, despite being separated during the tag team match when they fought backstage. Wes getting the better of Keegan. And Morgan Rose beating on the host of Pupsamania, the puppeteer himself. Big chop to Wes. Jimmy looking to hit a suplex on Aries. Aries punches him twice to the torso. Wes thrown to the floor, knocks the puppeteer over. Aries picks up Jimmy Zero. Keegan to the outside. Ooh! Jimmy slammed onto whatever is in that present. We never got that one open. Jack Dallahan has Morgan Rose by the throat. It's pandemonium to end Pupsamania, ladies and gentlemen. Puppeteer now getting the better of Morgan Rose. Throws him face first into that table. Wes Williams gets the same treatment. Twice for Wes Williams. Aries just taking it easy in the ring. Having it over his brother. Morgan Rose heading to the back. He's had enough. Jimmy Zero looks like he's heading to the back as well. Gotta watch out for Jimmy though. He might jump off that stage. Now Jack Dallahan and Keegan arguing. Aries with both belts. Puppeteer in the ring with what remains of the Jimmy Zero picture. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Pupsamania. A full presentation here on YouTube. We hope you've enjoyed the night of professional wrestling action. You can catch All Star Wrestling Australia this Saturday night, live at the iconic Padstow RSL Club. We have a huge event planned, headlined, of course, by Jack Dallahan, Keegan Brettle, Aries, and Jimmy Zero in a four-way ladder match. You're going to see the Puppeteer versus Blake Stone, Dancing Dave Waters versus Tony Cruz, Christian Ocello versus Wes Williams, Alex Box and Hell Yeah take on The Belief for the tag team titles, and of course, Jack Dallahan will double up as he puts the Eastern States Championship on the line against the number one contender, Caesar. We hope you've enjoyed this special presentation of All Star Wrestling Australia. Keep up to date with us at www.allstarwrestlingaustralia.com.au, and we'll see you next time for more amazing All Star Wrestling action.
Take a good hard look at the double champ. It's always going to be the double champ.